I think this pandemic was really eye-opening for a lot of folks in the community to understand and start to get some perspective of what everyday life is like for youth and children that are experiencing homelessness. We, as the collective adults and community, we experienced a lot of isolation. We experienced food insecurities. We experienced something as simple as a lack of toilet paper. And when you take a step back and you're really able to think about this in the perspective of our young people who are experiencing homelessness, this is the everyday life that they live. And so the work that we do at RYSE, whether it's a pandemic or not, is really about connecting young people back to community. The Canoe House was the first of its kind pilot project. So many of our minor children are often placed in mainland therapeutic programs in an effort to heal them in a more residential treatment type of setting. And when the pandemic happened, as those youth that were in mainland placements were finishing up that therapy and they were to transition back to their homeland, to Oahu. There was no place for them to safely quarantine. We were able to bring them in, monitor them, treat them with the same love and compassion that we do for our transition age youth, those youth that are 18 to 24, and create a space where we can still connect them to their education, connect them with their counselors, and just be a safe place where they could come in for those 14 days and then successfully transition to whatever their next journey was. And some of those youth actually turned 18 while they were quarantining with us and transitioned into our adult shelter, our young adult shelter. And then from there, we were able to reconnect them with their families now that they were 18 and no longer system involved. And so that was really impactful. Many years ago, I was a young person in crisis and had experienced a great deal of trauma. You know, I myself experienced homelessness as a young person, and if it wasn't for adults in my life at the time, whether it was coaches, mentors, family members that were able to really extend a hand out and allow me to make mistakes and to still be there for me unconditionally, I would not be where I am today. And I feel that compassion to want to give back and to be part of a greater good. I think the greatest takeaway of RYSE, our organization has been around for 3 years now. We've served over 200 young people in our shelter, and all of that is made possible because of our community. At RYSE, our mission is to work in a continuum of support that empowers young people to move beyond homelessness. And that continuum of support really starts with our board of directors. We have had folks who have been with us from the very beginning, and RYSE started as church bake sales and street outreach out of the trunk of a car. And to be where we are now because of the community support, because of the incredible partnerships that we have forged, not just with state agencies, but also community at large, is a great deal of our success. And then the other side of that is the compassionate, amazing adults who work for our organization, who do the work. They have children of their own who are oftentimes the same age as the young people that we serve, and they show up with a smile. We call it, sparkles and rainbows over at RYSE, and just meet our young people where they are and provide that unconditional positive regard that is so crucial for this age group. And really, this is an opportunity for me to say thank you, and that I'm really grateful for the folks that have believed in RYSE and what we've been able to accomplish in a very short period of time.